Hello and welcome everyone, this is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place, and I'm here after quite some time with a new Tavern Brawl in Hearthstone, and it should be something about deck building. So I kinda guess we're just gonna go into it and see what it is all about this time around. So yes, it is Battle of the Builds, and what's better, Battlecry, Deathrattle, spells or Murlocs? Make a deck, pick a side, and let's find out. Huh. That's curious. Well, I have no idea what to actually expect at the very start, so I'm just going to pick some kind of normal deck with the warrior, some kind of more on the aggro side, as I usually do in here. So let's see about that. Execute, I think, yeah, and rage as well. Get a wind, of course. And then, what are some useful spells? Well, Fiery Vorax, most definitely. That's a one per useful one. Heroic Strike, yes. Slam, quite possibly. Dual Task Mastery, yeah. I probably won't be holding any dragons. Yeah, I don't really expect that. Bash though is pretty cool, as is Frothing Berserker. And Charge would not be that bad, so let's see how about that's going to help us. Death Spite, yes. Mortal Strike times 2. Harati Weaponsmith times 2 as well. And with that, do we go for Arcanite Keeper? No, I would go for one Core Howl, a double Core Crown, and I will probably just put in some of extra chargers in here. So, Leopard Gnome, yeah, it's kind of staple in aggro decks, and what are we going to remove at this point? The Charge, the Frothing Berserkers. At this point I'm removing the Execute because it's not really going to be useful in an aggro deck that I'm at this point building. And as for the rest here, probably the Wolfie, the 3-1. That could be pretty useful indeed. I just have to find him in here, which is going to be pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, the Wolf Raider. And of course Leroy needs to make his place known, and well, to be honest, Dark Iron Dwarf is not half bad. Oh, maybe we could make room for him as well. Charge in here is kinda expensive, the 3 mana is not ideal. So I'm going to put on the double Dark Iron Dwarf. And yeah, probably the last one is going to be just the Leroy. Useless Manipulator just got the first one from a deck in like 2 years, or how long am I playing this game? Just recently. Leroy, so what are we going to remove for him to make an appearance here? Nothing. Probably one of the Dark Iron Dwarfs. Alright. I have no idea. God damn it. I have no idea how this is going to work. So let's see. In the first brawl then. And it's going to be against Uther on the new board from the League of Explorers. And so far, yeah, in rage, Fiery Vorax is pretty cool. Despite... Actually, yeah, I would like to keep that in hand, just to be sure that I have some good minions, or rather, good cards to deal damage with, since we are playing an aggro. Okay, and we get some extras. So choose one Murloc bonus. You get a 1/1 Murloc at the end of your turn. Okay, this kind of signals that I could be pretty useful, pretty good with my Murloc later on. Spell bonus. Yeah, no. Deathrattle bonus. Your Deathrattle minions have +1/+1. Okay. And I guess Battlecry bonus it is then.
Job's done.
Oh, okay, so it's not really a card, so it's a bonus for a theme overall. Oh, alright. Yeah, so now we actually know how it's going to work, and yeah, Murloc bonus. That's just saying that everything should be Murlodin, or rather, Murloc deck.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, Fury Vortex is going to take care of you. Not interested in all those 1 damages there. And Death Bite, yeah, that's going to disappoint you quite soon.
Reporting for duty.
Now I have to think, how am I going to handle this? Probably just face and... yeah, why not? He's just going to use probably one of those Murlocs to kill the 3-1. Or not? Or not. Okay, so he has something for the Murlocs.
Strapple will be purged.
Scarlet Purifier. Okay, that's a pretty good idea for when I play Paladin. And he better hope that he has something like Murloc War Leader or something like that. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage. But I can get rid of him without too much of a problem. Right now I have to think about the fact if I want to go with face. No, I don't. I'm just gonna use... Okay, that went rather well. And he is already out of this one guy, because obviously the old Merc Eye is just once in the day because it's a legendary and whatnot. And here we go with the secrets, with the Christmas tree.
Reporting for duty. I cannot do that.
Try this.
Nothing in there, alright. Yeah, that could be competitive spirit or whatnot. Yeah, I'm not interested in that really. Or it could also be avenge, or... yeah, I'm just gonna go face. Screw you. Gonna risk it. Okay, one is competitive spirit. Oh, that's not really that bad at this point. And second will probably be avenge, I would think. Murloc Knight, finally something that we were expecting to come. No synergy with the Murlocs. Yeah, not a good one for him. And he needs to defend that, pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. How do we play this? Well, probably slam in too. It's kind of obvious. Oh, Whirlwind. Hello. Huh. Okay, now with the Whirlwind in my hand, I'm just gonna go for the Frothing. And get a few things going around here. If at all possible. So that's that. We don't have enough mana for this. Which means...
I must choose. Back to work.
face force him into something in here. He will now have to clear the 5-4 quite assuredly, because he can't really risk it being in there. He doesn't know that I have lethal, but he should realize that he's very close to it. So I do some taunter. Sea Giant for 6. Alright, and Paladin Secret. Alright, so is the secret going to be the sacrifice? Oh, hello.
Be thirsty.
Yeah, I can't really risk the enrage.
No problem.
Because if it was a noble sacrifice, it would be just basically wasted altogether. It wouldn't be ideal at all. And do I need to clean up? He is at 10. Rage. I go with the Whirlwind, it's gonna be 5 extra, that's going to be 7. Potentially susceptible. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, let's go for it. Yep, Avenge was always the risk, but really a bad one. He might be still forced to go into the Frothin Berserker here. And if he doesn't have anything like to close me up or defend against anything, yeah, he doesn't, then I might be having a good chance of drawing into something to win with. Okay. Oh, he goes like this. Okay, we have 5 damage. So we are actually very close to winning if we draw into it. Yeah! Okay.
Sorry that happened.
Yeah, that's a little wrecked.
No problem.
You should have healed yourself.
Well played.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a very, very nice top act right for the first game. And let's hope for a good deck, or rather pack here. Oh no, best into the packs. Oh, come on, I have that. Oh, that is disappointing. That's altogether disappointing deck. Even if I was just a new player, this would be certainly not really cool. Oh well, so that's Warrior done. That was a pretty cool deck, which worked on the first try. And let's continue with the second one then, with Shaman. And Shaman does have battle cries or whatnot. Earthshock is definitely in here. I don't have proper Totem Shaman for the battle cries and whatnot. So at this point I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to put together. Probably something rather standard. Spirit Hex, Lightning Storm at least once, Lava Burst, not sure at this point. Vargar Destroyeth, so are we going to make some Battle Criers? Oh, we could, potentially could. Fury, of course, Bloodlust, just once, rather twice. Fire Elemental, yeah, so I kinda guess that Battle Criers should be what we are aiming for at this point. Basically, Wind Speaker, Overload, other Battle Cry or whatnot. And Abusive Sergeant is a pretty good Battle Cry for Aggressive Shaman. And Elven Archer might not be that bad if we are going for that Huh. So far we are definitely going for Battle Cry here. Yeah, not sure about her yet, but I might be returning for her. For the Alfie. Never hurts against weapons. Once for the extra attack on potentially the totems, and that could be about it. And who is good for with Battle Cry here? It could also be pretty useful for us. Rhubarb Apple is actually a pretty good counter card against opponents, huh? And Murloc Tidehunter with Battle Cry. Ah, that's not half bad. That has some idea behind it. And Murlocs have a lot of battle cries, as you can see. Yeah, but I don't really have anything like Neptulon or whatnot for Shaman, so it's kinda underwhelming in that regard. I would rather wait for another one, for another hero to actually make a proper use of it. So far we have this, which is kinda all that awesome. More on the aggro side and could work out. Let's see.
Thrall versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Okay, this seems to be a pretty promising start. Especially with the Murloc Tidehunter here. And a clear up potentially. Right?
Greetings, friend. My greetings.
And he has Deathrattle bonus. And yes, he goes for it with the Lepronomy. Yeah, sorry about that. That's not going to fly with me. He can potentially kill both, but he would have to go with it, and he doesn't. Okay. Flame Tantotem should be so disappointment for him at this point. Yep, so that's this, and we have yet another one, so yeah, kinda sorry about that. This champion is shaping up quite interestingly indeed. Does he have swipe? If he does, yeah, that would be kinda sad at this point. But fortunately he doesn't. Of course he has to go for one of those, which he does, and at this point I'm just gonna go
Sever my wrath.
for you. Get rid of you. And next turn probably Feral Spirit is going to be played. Because obviously that's going to be it. And yep, combined a lot of Deathrattles here, and combined a lot of extra ideas for me to bounce against. Right now, Feral Spirit though will allow him to actually develop. So, not that cool, and I might want to actually stop something from happening here. Yeah, on that. And I will sacrifice this totem because obviously at this point I'd much rather have the weaker spirits in there than anything else.
If I roll need.
Here's the snipe. That's at least one gone, which is cool enough for me. Yep. That's a good one. That's exactly what we needed at this point. Prevent him from killing everything I have on the board, so that's pretty sweet indeed. Hopefully he doesn't have yet another swipe in his hand right away. Oh, but he does have Force of Nature, and it's kinda sucky. But at least that's gone, and didn't really do all that much damage, to be honest. We'll be left with just the 2-1. It's not nearly enough against what I have prepared for him.
The fire
Slightly bloodshed. Okay, so that's a very heavy Deathrattle deck. Right there. Fire Elemental, 3 damage. Yeah, we could. But we we'll do this first. And we have a pretty decent table at this point. That will be that too difficult for him to actually get rid of. He will probably have to use the 2 1s to get rid of the 7-3. I'm not exactly sure if he won't. Oh, another Force of Nature, and if he has Savage Roar, yeah, he does. Here we go. The standard druid nonsense without which a druid cannot possibly win any game whatsoever in Hearthstone.
well played.
Yeah, go for well played when you're lucky. When you get double Force of Nature at the very start and then the combo. But anyway, that was a game that was going very well, and if it wasn't for this nonsense, it could have went even better. So yeah, that seemed like a pretty decent deck with the Shaman, so let's just replay and hope for slightly better luck this time.
Versus Valera.
It's going to be Valera,
For Doomhammer.
Rockbiter and Feral, yeah. Not Bloodlust at this point. Lightning Bolt, alright, could help us potentially.
Greetings, friend.
Mistakes.
Yeah, no mistakes. I just have fun. nothing else to play at this point. Interesting. It's kinda bait for Lightning Storm to come into play pretty soon. Please, 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 pretty please. Oh yeah, that's how we roll. uh, Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste anything here. I'm just gonna receive the damage, no problem there, because I'm gonna get healed through this nonsense pretty soon. Well, how are we going to finish this? Well, just Lightning Storm, of course, because we need to clean up at this point. We need to clean up at this point and, well, just see what we get. And haha, it's a Taunter. Not bad. Not bad, that could help us. It's a decent one. That is indeed a decent one. So let's see if you get spell damage totem at this point. We don't. That's not ideal. That's not something we wanted. And well, at this point, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything extra. Potentially we could have combo next turn, some kind of. You use Finley, okay, for... yeah. That's, I think, exactly what he was fishing for. That is most definitely a problem at this point. And Lightning Bolt does something, but not enough, I'm afraid. I'm gonna hope for the spell damage. Yes, here it comes. Here it comes, so that's that. Next in line is... yeah, Loctite Hunter.
Elements guide me. There is little time.
That could be about it, I kinda think. Right now, if I was lucky, like the druid last time with Bloodlust, that wouldn't be how bad. So that's 1 damage to all. Okay, he's going to clean up some of the minions here. Not bad.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
And goes face. Alright. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, especially when I don't have to heal it, so yeah. That's that. Be careful here how we manage this. Do you? first, and then... And what next? Doomhammer? Well, we are pretty much dead at this point anyway, so it's not like really matters all that much, so... Yeah, for example, that. He has 4 damage, so he literally needs anything to kill me. I'm pretty sure he has it. Yeah, of course. So we'll have to replay here, and yeah, this is the extra damage that he has. And we'll have to replay. Well, he did have a pretty good start in that. He really did. He really did, and I have all kinds of troubles actually dealing with that. And it seems like that actually Deathrattles seem to be pretty much the stronger option here, as opposed to the battle cries or locks or whatnot. And hey Hawk. Yeah, it was kinda unfortunate that he got from Sir Finley exactly what he needed, and that was the timer on damage with the steady shot from Hunter, and yes, definitely hope that it's not going to be repeated anytime soon. Oh yes, yes, yes. Could be useful. Not as much. I was hoping possibly for the Murlocs or whatnot, but yeah, not happening.
Greetings, friend.
And he goes for Murlocs, so probably a Murloc Shaman. Oh yeah, well, that's going to be nasty. That's not going to be all that nice. I'll probably wait with the Earth Shock. I'll try to bait him into the Swamp Ooze here. I'll try to change the tempo from him actually being the one in offensive from to me being in the offensive. Let's see if it works. He will probably go face, yeah, which is a mistake at this point on his part. And here we have our own Murloc. So how are we going to play it? We can either silence him into 1 damage, or we could simply kill him and use Murloc Tidehunter. It's kind of interesting choice. Yeah, I'm going to silence him.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
And I'm gonna go full on into him with a bit more damage than he has. Right now, if he has War Leader, yeah, that could be a problem, obviously. But I'm just going to play it for the risk here. Maybe I can outrun him. Okay, so it's a Flame Tank to them. Lightning Storm, alright. That was stupid. I should have used 2 of those. I would say that would have been slightly better than what he played right now. But well, that did not happen from him, so yeah. But anyway, it seems like I'm pretty much dead. And I will probably switch my deck around because it's not really working all that much. It's decent, but I'm encountering pretty good decks at this point, which are just too good for some random decks that I'm putting together. And that means one simple thing. Rethinking what I'm playing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. And he has a closer. He has Fighting Bolt or whatnot. Doesn't? Well, that's curious. But they probably won't matter anyway. Yeah, especially with this kind of spawn.
Death does not scare me. Sorry that happened.
Yep. So that was pretty decent, and I think I'm going to be able to go last time with the shaman that I have, because I'm kinda lazy to actually switch around, and if it doesn't work then I'm going to switch. But let's hope for the best next attempt here. Because the deck itself isn't all that bad, it's actually pretty... It has been proven to be pretty good in previous games. Right now just I'm encountering decks which have pretty good starts overall. Cooldown, well that's the first one.
For Doomhammer.
A shock definitely keeper. But the rest not really at this point. I would much welcome possibly the Burlocks or whatnot. Flame Tank Totem not bad. Doomhammer that could have stayed in there.
Greetings, friend.
Battle Spirit, alright.
I
Not
greet
bad
you.
at all. And it's another Deathrattle. Oh, with Zombie Joe. Yeah, Nerubian, that's definitely silence. Not much question about that here. But shall we do it now? We have the mana free, so yes, why not? This is the guy that I was looking for. Battle Spirit wouldn't really do all that much in this particular situation, so I'm just going to use those two guys to put something on the board, and you would be just 3, which is not good enough for anything. So, not a totem, possibly Daunter? Yes. Yep, Daunter is exactly what I needed at this point. Oh, come on! You have just the extra spells for the damage needed. Well, situation is getting kinda not cool, so I have to call on the Feral Spirit. Yeah, that definitely needs to make an appearance about now. To protect us against all evil, and Flame Tank Totem in between. Not a bad idea at all, quite obviously. Since he has already wasted 2 damage spells at this point, I'm gonna hope for the best. He doesn't have anything extra, and he doesn't. Yeah, sorry about that, boy. That worked like a charm, to be honest. That was indeed pretty cool. That indeed was pretty cool. This wasn't. And combination of Rockbiter weapon together with Lightning Bolt on you seems like a decent idea, so... It will at least to some degree limit the options of how you can deal with the Flame Tank Totem at this point.
Death does not scare me.
And this is the compulsory Death Lord. Come on, Priest is going to be so sweet with my silence. I can't really wait to play him. Oh! But do I want to play that? Point? It's not like he's so super strong, so I would be maybe better off playing Fire Elemental and clearing something on the board at this point. I just play the Fire Elemental. Deal the damage to him. Make him ready for dying. Because otherwise he doesn't have all that much damage on his table. That's like 5, 8, 9. It's not really anything substantial. It's still like 2 turns away from killing me. And right now he's going for it. Okay. So what you give me? Abusive Sergeant. Not ideal. But that's what happens. And it's actually not half bad at this point. What do you have? You have some removal? Like Hellfire? Oh yeah, he does use it. It's kinda unexpected, to be honest. I would have expected that from him at this point. But it did happen. And it seems like Hammer X on him. Yeah, it's not half bad.
Elements guide me.
Elephant's Guide.
Mind if I roll need? Mind if I roll need?
Decent lineup. Lineup right back. Oh yeah. Talking about decent lineup. Talking about decent lineup. Yes. I need to kill one of you. And yet another taunt. Ah, that's sweet indeed. That's Dark Bomb. Yep. Time 2. That's the second one. Yeah, it was. He should have killed on the right side rather.
From the void I come.
Elemental into Mechanical Yeti, and you possibly in this guy. We'll see about. Oh! Or not. Or not. Yeah, we have quite a lot of damage, so we can afford to go and risk the spell damage. Ah, didn't get it. That's a shame. It's a shame, but still, this is a pretty good spot for Lightning Storm. I won't really find a better one. Please, 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 please. Ah, no, it didn't work out. It didn't work out as we have hoped, but we can't really go with face into him. It just needs to go like this. Finicky Cloak Field, okay. And we go
Elements guide
into
me.
face.
Elements guide me.
No, don't tell me you have power overwhelming or something. No, you don't, but you have this. Unfortunately, we don't have any minion on here. Yep. Okay, that's pretty much it then. Yes, this is definitely not good enough. But we'll see. Does he have something to pull up with that? No, he doesn't, so we are actually still alive. With 1 health, it basically means that we are going to be dead sooner rather than later, but still. Be able to salvage something out of all this. Oh well, not now. Not now that our killer, our supposed killer of the Sludge Belcher is gone. Have to hope for a Taunter. Which we don't get, and that's pretty much it.
Feel the power.
And yeah, I'm going to switch the deck. Because even though this deck is not half bad, it's not really anything that can compete with the Deathrattles here. So, goodbye, you deck. And Deathrattle it is. but silence needs to stay, because it's pretty cool. Yeah, some standard cards that basically need to make an appearance here. Not sure about you. I would probably like to use some other Deathrattlers instead of you. Undertaker Renaissance. Why not? Could actually be some kind of combo with him. Get lucky enough. Not sure about the Iron Beak Owl at this point, but might be some kind of option. Stemble goal is not half bad. It's actually 2/4 for 2 mana. That's pretty great. That's pretty great indeed. And where are some other Deathrattlers? And the Deathlord is doing pretty great. Dancing Swords, why not? It's 5/5 for 3 mana. That's not bad at all. 5/5 for 3 mana. Where are you going to get that value? Well, Exorcist. Oh! Yeah, that's pretty good against other Deathrattlers. I'm going to implement you into the deck, as you could be a game changer quite easily. Tempting, but not really, because I'm having a lot of Deathrattlers, or some Deathrattlers that are actually useful for my opponent, so I don't really want to give him anything extra than I have to. Nucleate, don't really need that to give my opponent too many cards, but Piloted Shredder, yeah, that's kinda a staple Deathrattler. Which needs to make an appearance here. So Iron Beak Owl once, gone. White weapon twice, probably. Give a random friendly minion. That will require a few things to go right. Yeah, and the rest seems to be a touch too expensive to actually make use of in some kind of a charge index. But Sludge Belcher is proving pretty good as well. Ew. Yeah, probably goodbye Undertaker then. Alright, let's see. This could be working.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
And it's going to be Gul'dan, Lothar. Is it the Lothar? Lothar or not? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's kind of too expensive for the start that I would like. Goalie, Iron Beak Owl. That's not a bad combo, these two. I could silence one of the opponent cards, and especially with the minion here. Okay. Yes, it's going to be Deathrattle, of course. And Murlocs. Yeah, Murloc Tide Caller. Iron Beak Owl. Hello!
Why do you call?
Or unstable goal. Oh, tough call. Well, I need to get through you. So that's first order of action here. You'll be too far. You might be a bit too strong for me next turn. Or not. I'll risk it. Let's see. And he goes for tap, so he doesn't have anything useful. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's don't. I have Iron Beak Owl waiting for you, possibly. Goes with this guy, possibly hoping that he can kill me next turn with everything he has. You don't need to waste Iron Beak Owl at this point. Depends. If I got the healing totem, could be pretty sweet. But still, we have 3 mana. Yeah, let's play it safe. Not interested in any shenanigans here. Skill Oracle. Yeah, that's sweet, but not really. Again, going to be all that useful for you. So I'm getting pretty sick curve at this point. I'm getting all the right cards, and yeah, that's kinda ridiculous. Should be some kind of silence, I kinda guess. Or is it Dark Bomb? Implosion. Please, please don't kill, don't kill. Oh no! Oh well. Ah, god damn it. That's not good. That's not good. That's suddenly everything changing around. Quite substantially, but Deathlord is exactly the answer that I need.
Does not scare me.
I need to clean up some of those Murlocs here, because they are a potential threat. This I go face. I need to put him at some lower life and hope for slightly better luck than the worst one possible. Murloc Tide Caller, that's fine. And what do you get next? Yeah, War Leader, here it is. So pretty good that we actually killed at least one of him. Blood him. Yeah, unfortunately for him, I have the silence waiting for me. Yep. And that was basically a pretty good win with with this all around. So yep, that was that. So let's continue with the next one, which is going to be Rogue right now. And I kind of think I'm going to continue with the theme of the Deathrattlers, because they are definitely way strong. Way stronger than anything else. Well, thinking about the Sinister Strike here. Except, no, not really. Do we have some Deathrattlers that would be good in here? Or Battlecry? Battlecry 1. Combo, yeah, that's not Battlecry or anything, so not cool. But we could also be thinking about the extra spell damage. How was it? That was 3 damage for each spell? That could be something for a rogue. Yeah, let's try that for the fun of it. Let's try for the fun of it, because that really could be quite awesome. If times 2 Goblin Auto Barbarous, kinda a staple here. With it together. Tinker, Size 7 Agent, cannot really miss. Ten of Knives, yes. Assassinate once at least. And I would like to put in silencers. It's Iron Beak Owl times 2. I'm not sure if I remember in the 3 damage or whatnot correctly, so let's see. Damn it.
Valera versus Rexar.
And we're going to try this against a mathematical hunter. Okay. Sap, no. Deadly Poison, yes. Sinister Strike, potentially yes. For some kind of combo. Oh, okay.
The pleasure is mine.
And he goes for the Deathrattle Square, of course. That was expected. Deathrattle Hunter is a thing, after all. Whenever you play a spell, gain 3 armor. Okay, so it's not actually damage, but armor. But well, we have already went for it, so yeah. It's not like I have that much of a choice at this point. Let's see if I can survive him. And coin is a spell after all as well, so that's basically free. It's not bad. We want to play a size 7 agent at this point, because I would maybe like to have a minion on the table at this point.
So many options.
Kinda tempting. I will.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I would like to have the extra damage and maybe burst him into death. Because with weapon I can attack just right off the bat. And he uses Arcane Shot and this not right. So we have at least forced him into something and he did not really all that much want. Shift backstep. Alright. Looks like a weapon. With Deadly Poison. With Backstep.
Here we go.
At this point, it seems like kind of fun getting all the extra shield in here. And sap. That's not bad. Not bad. Could pick up the piloted shredder here. Stop his onslaught, yeah, so let's do that. Shift. That's just 1 damage, that's kinda not enough.
Here we go.
So I'm just gonna clean up here, so that it doesn't have all that many minions. And put up yet another weapon. And he replies inefficiently, of course. Of course, so Goblin Auto Barber to have a minion on the board for the Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil, which is this right now happening, and with that, probably a shift to him. Oh, yet another shift, possibly for next turn, not bad.
Here we go.
Shredder and go Izuka. Fortunately, he will go for this. Alright. Yeah, it's still not that bad at this point. It depends what we get, which is Assassinate. Alright, that's pretty sweet indeed. So, goodbye you, and well, next.
Here we go.
No, I don't really think I want to do that. Might want to go into him. Man of Knives, Shift.
Here we go.
That's what I want to do. I want to keep that as a potential combo activator for the second SI7 agent. Trade Prince Galivix. Congrats, Sifted it, even though it's not really all that great, but he could be used in some kind of circumstances, so not tragic. There are better ones, of course. Ah, here is something that we could use activation for. 3, 6. Not enough at this point. Need to get rid of you though. Oh, Eviscerate. That might help us. That might help us to some degree. If into you, potentially. Eviscerate into you. Yes. Right, we have 6 damage in here. We are right now going to go for a weapon. Deadly poison, of course, and get rid of you. So we have no need for the likes of you, and you will just make an appearance here. To start with dealing damage or something. I'm going to keep those two as a surprise 6 damage into his face potentially. So far we are controlling him to a pretty good degree. This is going to be probably explosive trap, I would expect. See if that's what it really is. And he needs you to use skill command. Okay, so yeah, he knew that he wouldn't get rid of it and he would be in a risk, and yep. That's exactly what we need at this point. Stop him from attacking our face, which is this, and are we going to go for extra weapon damage? Not yet.
We go.
And it's bear trap, alright. That's okay. That's pretty much okay. Let's go for next turn. Please something good. Fan of Knives. Well, that's a card draw, so yeah. And Blade Flurry. Oh, some kind of combo might be brewing in here. We will be having 4. That's not enough to kill the Savannah High main, unfortunately. We need to get through you somehow. So I'm kinda afraid I need to use the oil anyway.
Here we go.
That's that, and Sinister Strike. 6 damage.
Choose soon.
10 damage. Oh damn, this is close. This is getting very, very close indeed. I will keep it. I will keep it. Still, Blade Fury for 2 is very cheap, so not much of a problem here. Master, of course. I could use a silencer. Come on, Iron Big Owl, where are you? I have 2 of you in the deck and haven't gotten the 1 yet. I didn't get 1 here either. But good. Good. Well, I will survive, that's no problem with that. I will have to use the Blade Flurry here. Right now. Yes, right now. He potentially can have lethal right now if he has skill command. Then he has exactly enough what he needs. That would be kinda disappointing, but we at least got him pretty low on his health. Yet another Savannah High main. It's Snake. Okay, so we potentially could, by some measure of luck, get some kind of lethal. Not exactly sure how, but it's right. Yeah, we don't have activation card. God damn it, that's a shame. Well, obviously, this needs to happen. There's not much doubt about this. And yep, that's pretty much it. We don't have any activation here, so yeah, this is pretty much it.
Here we go.
Well, we got him pretty close indeed. And since it's not really for damage, it's just for shielding, this is not exactly great choice to go for this ability. If it was for damage, then obviously it would be, but without it, it's not as much. But we still survived quite a long time. But I'm going to switch into standard Deathrattlers as they are quite obviously the most powerful ones. Well, that's going to be the standard then. Pretty much the standard all around. Well, these are just good all around. Goblin Auto Barber for a rogue, so I'm not going to remove that from my deck. The same as the Size 7 Agent, they're just super strong. Tinker, that's just a bit too expensive, so I'm not really liking that all that much. Means I'm going to replace it with some of those Deathrattlers, which are going to be put in right now. We seem to be pretty much ready to go. Yeah, those two sludge belchers, although they must be included as well. And piloted shredders also, so I have to make room for those little exorcists. Yeah, just once for the fun of it, potentially, but otherwise probably could be useful. Something else in there, Blade Flurry, it's not bad. So I'm just gonna remove the Goblin Auto Barber then. I was saying at the start that he might be useful, because he's pretty good for Rogue overall, but I guess might try something else first. Sludge Belcher needs to make an appearance in our deck for sure.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Pretty sweet start in hand. I'm going to keep all of that because it allows me quite a lot of options. And since we are playing against Uther, that's probably going to result in a lot of Murlocs, I would guess. Yep, good for them. And I'm going to spoil the fun for you right from the start.
I wonder.
Oh, equality! Wow! This early in the game. Okay. Well, if you think so. If you really think so. Alright. Alright, I will abide.
Reporting for duty.
So maybe it isn't just, you know, some Murloden or whatnot. It's probably just some aggressive... some normal aggressive guy. Yeah, Avenge is here, no problem. I don't really mind all that much at this point. Because it's not really going to give you any advantage whatsoever, this Avenge. And Sludge Belcher is waiting for you in 2 turns. Wisdom. Well, that's kinda weird. I'm of course going to get rid of the 4-3. That was always the plan, so not exactly sure what you were thinking. But anyway, thank you for this. Thank you for this, and nonetheless, and then it's going to be Haunted Keeper, of course. This as well might be a Hood Holder. Murloc War Leader. He does have him. The Grimsky Oracle. Doesn't matter at all. 8 damage, no problem. So I will be able to clear and defend without any problem whatsoever.
Hey, give me that!
Sorry about that.
Reporting for duty. Sustenance.
So that's this, which is so far pretty straightforward as well. Just going to clear some of the nonsense here without too much of a problem, not trouble or anything at all. And the situation should be getting slightly too difficult for him to handle. To be heading for the victory here, more or less, sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's not really any problem. I'm going to welcome 2 extra cards right now, especially with Assassinate and Deathlord making an appearance here. And Equality, yeah, doesn't really solve anything at all. Because it means only one thing. This was already dead anyway.
Sustenance.
It was already dead anyway. As well. So I'm not really all that worried about anything like that. You have already used both equalities, so I'm just going to disappoint you with Deathlord.
Here we go.
So, right now, we've put a basically stop to his plan, it seems. It doesn't seem like it's going to continue with anything substantial. And it really, the Deathrattle seems to be way OP in this Tavern Brawl.
I wonder. Move quickly. Let me think.
And it seems like yes, altogether left seeing how the battle actually resulted here. And yeah, we will be winning pretty soon, it seems. Yeah, let's just go for it here.
Here we go.
Move quickly.
Well, that was a pretty decent game. It was a nice idea with the Murlocs from him, but unfortunately it did not work out as well as he had hoped, and the Deathrattlers are so damn strong in here.
Your opponent left.
Yeah, and he left. That was a rage quit, it seems. I would kinda guess. Let's just finish the job here. Yep, here we go. So that's a win with Rogue, yet again with the Deathrattlers, and it seems like it might be just a breeze. I was hoping for something extra special with potentially the spells there, but they proved really not to be strong enough on par with the Deathrattlers and whatnot, so I just had to switch to them. And yep, they proved pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to put on my standard Murloc. Absolutely standard Murloc for me is going to be the next play this game. Just looking for all of the Murloc guys that we have in our possession. I might actually want to put in Leroy as well, because he's pretty good finisher. Gorbok Impaler is good. This is all pretty good. Need to remove possibly. Is this Sergeant? No. Avenger Redemption? No, they are useful. Hungry Crab, especially in this Tavern Brawl. It's not half bad, but one Leper Gnome less. He is the 2 damage. Cold Light Seer. Yeah, let's see how this works. Ah! No, no, no. I'm actually having quite a lot of cards still available. Hey crew, Alex boy. Just now trying to put together a pretty good Murloc deck. Ah, Brutal Warrior. Are the 2 spots that I was missing. Yeah, that's a guy that definitely needs to make an appearance in a Murloc deck.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. I will fight with honor.
Yeah, not ideal start. For a start in a Murloc deck, basically need the Murloc-Tide color, which I did not get. Well, that sucks quite a lot, quite obviously.
Well met.
And yeah, that's not ideal,
I
but
agree.
I'm just gonna get the Murlocs here, and unfortunately I will be able to use Hungry Crab just on the next turn. So yeah, it's nothing for the first turn. Kinda sucks. But the Hungry Crab, yeah, and he's going for Murlocs as well. Oh, please give me someone. Give me some good one that I can eat. Darnassus Aspirant. Alright, so you are just going for a ramp. Much a standard. Redemption. Hungry Crab. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I might just as well also stop you, but you would then use... Yeah, that seems like the correct decision at this point. Stop in your ramp and in your guy. Poor baby getting killed by a crab. It's pretty curious that I haven't seen anybody literally using Hungry Crab. I've seen quite a lot of decks so far with Murlocs, picking Murlocs and whatnot, but nobody's playing Hungry Crab for some reason. When it's actually a pretty great card, obviously.
I wonder. Time waits for no one.
Interesting choice. and claw and goes where? Okay. Yeah. Could have went the other way around. First with the face and then would have saved 1 damage, of course. Yeah, well, did not happen. Sad day for him, obviously.
Sever my wrath!
So let's clean up, and we play Grimscale Oracle by ourselves. Yeah, I would kinda guess so, together with Redemption. Let's see if he has swipe in his hand, and some way to play it. Not exactly sure if he has played coin yet, but apparently he hasn't. He's going for his Fun Hunter. Hunter for extras, but unfortunately for him, yeah, Consecration is here. Place? It seems so. Seems like to be as good as any. Oh, I'm gonna go for the risk. I'm gonna keep those Murlocs and run the risk of keeping them alive and getting the crap on 3-1. It's not really ideal play. Yeah, he has the swipe here. Oh, okay. Redemption is going to go on the crap, unfortunately. The 1-1. But yeah, it was kinda worth it, I think. If he didn't have swipe, then he would be in a very bad situation overall. Right now we have 2 chargers in here. And Old Murk-Eye potentially taking advantage of the opponent as well. So do we play Leroy at this point? I will probably keep him as a safety.
Reporting for duty.
I will keep him as a safety and a surprise, because nobody really plays Leroy Jenkins anymore, since he has been made more expensive from the 4 mana to 5.
What to do?
Here he is. Decides to go face.
Time waits for no one.
Does he go full face? Well, pretty glad that I did not play Leroy, because he would be getting the Whelpings, the Whelps, Dragon Whelps, or how are they called, as tutus as well, which wouldn't be ideal at all. And right now, how about second Consecration? That would be pretty good top deck. Oh, Murloc Knight is not bad either.
Reporting for duty.
Oh! Things getting a little serious here.
The battle.
And at this point I kinda need to limit the damage, so I'm not going to pursue the Old Murk-Eye at this point. Because I kinda need to limit the possibilities of him bursting me similarly to what I'm planning to do to him. This double, that's pretty bad for him. That's really good potential for Murk-Eye right there. It's going to be potentially 5 Murlocs, 6 with his. Oh well, that could turn pretty ugly for him very soon. Yet another power of the wild, and he still goes face, really. He really does. Blue Jill Warrior, well... Oh wait, I have to look at it if I don't have lethal by any chance. 2 damage, we have... how much? 6, 8, 10. 10, and then Merc I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 18. Okay, so we don't. First need to get rid of all this nonsense that is right now happening here. Can't risk Savage Roar or whatever.
To battle! I must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Oh, once again. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking, that could happen. I need to play Blue Jill, get rid of you. I need to clean the table at this point. Do not risk absolutely anything. Well, twice getting Murloc Knight in there. Not bad at all. Together with closing with the Murloc War Leader. This could get especially funny with the Murloc, and he's not even gonna go to that. Yeah, sorry about that. 15, 18, that was way above lethal. Especially with the Murkai in there. Sorry about that. But yes, that did work in our favor quite nicely. Alright, so continue with Hunter right now. That's probably going to be something fairly standard, yet again, in the Deathrattle department. Feign Death, yeah, why not? It's actually not how bad. No, Explorer's Hat. It's not cool. Explosive Trap though, yeah. Potentially Glavizuka as well, that's not a bad weapon at all. Deadly Shot at least once, Skill Command twice, Unleash the Hounds. Yeah, Houndmaster also twice. That's obviously a pretty great card, but otherwise Savannah High main, and then I'm going to put in some of the rather standards like the... Oh, not the Murloc Raider, that's not a standard at all. And some other guys. Like the Haunted Creeper. Iron Beak Owl I just like because of her ability to silence the opponent, and that might be it at this point. Even though Loot Hoarder would be a pretty good addition as well. But from the offset I don't really see what I could replace. Feign Death probably with one Loot Hoarder. Shot with another one, and then I'm going to include what, the Nerubian, or no, probably just on the standardized guy. Aim, Violent Shredder.
Rexa versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
Pretty good start. I like this. I like this altogether.
Greetings, traveler. Well met.
Going with Battle Cry, interesting choice. And he's not even waiting. Oh, that's curious. Well, I'm of course going for the Deathrattle here. Quite obviously. With the Haunted Creeper, and I'm going to buff him up with the Glavizuka potentially to control. 2-3, let's see what he does have. Now the next one, it could be a Divine Shielder, that would be a slight problem. But not much of one.
Get in there and fight,
And it's Abusive Sergeant, alright. Not bad. But we could also use Timberwolf.
One
Oh.
shot, one kiss.
Okay, so you go for it like this. Let's see if you can keep up with the hunter in basically what hunters do. Not exactly sure if you can, but well, might be surprised.
Not on
Yeah, Argent Protector is finally here.
Get in there and fight,
Now this is Surgeon, he's going full face. Well, I'm going to have Huntmaster pretty soon here. I'm going to disappoint you with the Owl pretty soon. Somewhere, and I'm going to have to think about where. Killing you. Not much doubt about that, you as well. Iron Beak Owl, Battle Cry. Not exactly sure what he could sum up. That would be a little awful on me. So I'm just gonna silence you right off the bat. And become another animal. Hopefully you don't have consecration. That would be bad. I just needed to have two beasts in there because of the Houndmaster. Well, and he goes for it. Oh well. Yeah, we have an easy way of killing him, so no problem whatsoever here. Just need to think things through a bit. We will be given 3 life, basically sacrificing you. It's not entirely ideal, but I would like. It's just gonna get rid of you the easy way. And keep the leper now in case he does have consecration waiting for that and he just opted for this guy first. Or if he draws into it.
getting hot in
For
here.
a juggler. Aye. Oof. Yeah, got lucky here. Got lucky here, most definitely.
Reporting for
If
duty.
he hit the animal, that wouldn't be all that nice because you want to combo with the Houndmaster here. Yeah, that's sweet.
I'll let the dogs
Hey, give me that!
Yeah, let's just keep him guessing. It's not usually a good idea to spend everything on the board and also have nothing in the hand, because really it just makes your opponent think what you have. If you have nothing in your hand, he just knows you're basically toast. And yeah, that's it. And maybe right now he will be forced to use the card as well.
reporting for duty.
Not on my
And yes, he is. It's Argent Protector. Animal Companion, alright. Let's see about that.
To my side.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Hey, give me that!
Let's control a bit. We have on the table, which is Glavizuka. Alright. Can work.
Hunt alone.
right now I do play Leper Gnome because I have nothing to fear, really. Especially when I can get extra damage through the Leog before he kills him.
Reporting for duty.
X marks the spot.
Accelerator, yeah, it's pretty much a GG at this point.
Well played.
Can't really do anything about this. We have 13, 15, 17 damage, plus 2 through Leper Gnome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can draw into some kind of healing, but it's highly improbable, and it's more probable that I'm going to draw into some kind of killer. And one less will be left for him. What he can do really about that. Not much you can do about all of this. You are definitely going face. They are controlling here. You don't need any surprises at all.
It's time for a little blood.
Yep, and GG. This is it.
Reporting for duty.
The victory is
Yeah, it's pretty damn easy with the Deathrattlers here. Pretty damn easy. So that was Hunter on the first try, and we'll continue with